for NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the Houston Rockets facing the Seattle Supersonics.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Outside Payton. Puts up a three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Yao. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
PA, did you see his elevation? Unbelievable.
Man, he's a powerhouse, isn't he? Here's Perkins. Yao with a rebound. Here's McGrady. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
It's deflected. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's McGrady. Kemp with a rebound. To the middle. Here's Payton. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Houston shooting their first foul shot of the game. And it's Houston's ball. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Yao. Puts it up from 12. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Yao's gotten his second bucket of the game. Right side, Payton. Here's Kemp. That one's off. Still out of sync. Here's McGrady. And it's in there. McGrady's got 5 now.
Timeout. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And Seattle calls time here. And it's the Supersonics with the ball. Looking for their first basket of the game. Johnson on the wing. To the wing on the left. Pass to Hawkins. And it's off from three-point range. Houston leading by 9.
Seattle foul. Gary Payton. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Francis. Clock at 6. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Matumbo rips it home off a terrific move.
Steve Francis.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
And he lays it up and in.
Francis.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
finally a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Seattle pulls it in. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
A nice shot by Hawkins.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Brooks. No points so far. Kemp with a rebound. Seattle trails by 8. To the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Here's Francis. On the take.
Francis.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's McGrady. Here's Scola. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
They set the pick. Here's McGrady. Fires it from 18. And he can't bank that one in. Seattle trails by 10. And it's McMillan missing.
That's how you play defense without the computer.
Pass to McGrady. Here's Alston. Here's McGrady. They grab their own miss. To the left side wing. Here's Yao.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Yao. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. And the Rockets with possession here. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Yao. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Seattle trails by 10. Left side, Johnson. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. And a missed layup. Here's Yao. Here's McGrady. He's got 5 to the paint. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
So Seattle going with almost an entirely new group here. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Houston?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
To the left wing. Here's Yao. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And he drops the first.
Tracy McGrady, 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Goes back up. Here's Scola. Over to the left wing. They set the screen. They shoot again. Pass to Yao. And finally they hit one. Yao's got 10.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's McGrady. Yep, that one goes.
Tracy McGrady.
McGrady's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Seattle's shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. The Rockets lead by 15.
Supersonics foul.
And Houston will go for a different look here.
3rd team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:06 left in the first half. Pass to Francis. Here's Mutombo. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Mutombo's got his second basket of the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Kemp. And he dunks it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Sonics foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Foul. 4th team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Aaron Brooks at the line for 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Seattle trails by 17. Pass to Shrimp. Fires from deep. Rockets with a rebound. Brooks outside. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. Brooks has got 5 now. Here's McMillan. Here's Shrimp. Pure from 3-point range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Houston team.
And so it's Houston looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's McMillan. Yet to see a basket. Offline from the top of the key. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds. The Supersonics will take it. Driving to the basket. Pass to Kemp. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Here's McGrady. No good there.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Kemp. Good work there as it goes. He's got 6.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Seattle foul call. Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
Right here.
Down low. Here's Mutombo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mutombo has got 6.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
And out of bounds. Houston will have it. The Rockets lead by 17. And there's a pick. Here's Francis. Pass to Novak. Brooks outside. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And the Rockets lead by 19.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Francis gets the bucket.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Pass to McMillan. The floater. And he lays it up and in. McMillan's got his first points of the game.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Here's Brooks. Second shot opportunity. And the basket by Mutombo. Give him 8 points now.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Sonics foul call.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And Houston has possession. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Pass to Yao.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Yao's got 12 points.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Payton's shot is good.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
The Rockets lead by 21. .133 left in the third quarter.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Perkins' shot is good. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And Houston will go for a different look here. Houston shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to McMillan.
Houston foul. Aaron Brooks. First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for Houston.
43 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Askew. No good from outside. And Houston has possession. Tipped away. Here's Wingate. Takes a 13-footer. Jump shot is good that time. Brooks with it. 7 points in the game. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Francis. 6 on the shot clock. The Rockets with another miss.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the Rockets with possession here.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for Houston. Yao Ming. Luis Scola. Tracy McGrady.
Floats one. It's rebounded by Askew. And here's the fast break. Lots of room. The Rockets pull it in. And he lobs it up to the rim. Pass to McGrady. Inside. Yao. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Payton, no good. He takes it in. McGrady, good. McGrady's got 19 points.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Payton, no good. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Here's McGrady. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
At the line for the Rockets.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Payton's shot is good.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pass to McGrady. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And another miss by Houston. Here's McMillan. And again, Seattle with a triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times or he will bury you.
Here's McGrady. Count the basket.
Tracy McGrady.
Give him 23. Now Payton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And it's Houston's ball. Here's McGrady. Pass to Novak from the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's McGrady. Shot clock at 5. Here's Alston. Three-pointer, no good. Outside Payton. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Houston leading by 23. Out to the right wing. Pass to McGrady. Here's Yao. Wide open look. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Yao's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking them down, you might as well keep riding it.
Tracy
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
personal foul.
Well, it seems like he's making everything. Nothing makes a coach happier than seeing your offense play.
And the free throw, no good. And it's Seattle with the ball. Pass to Askew. Out to the wing. Here's Snow. Offline with a 3. It's stolen. Here's Wingate. Three-pointer off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
To the middle. Yao.
Yao
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
GG.
You need to bring a lot of help to stop him.
Man, with his elevation, he might just rise above it anyway. Brickowski's good.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Rockets, Tracy McGrady taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. And it's the Supersonics with the ball. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Kemp. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Perkins' shot is good.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
And they'll keep possession. Here's McGrady. The putback. "19 seconds left in the final quarter. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And it's Seattle with the ball. Here's Payton. From outside, off the mark. Here's McGrady. They set the pick. Picked his pocket. Here's Kemp. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close.